Hi everybody, it's Pastor Pranschke from Zion and Mrs. Ricciardella and our mystery puppeteer, our wonderful puppets. And we are going to record our Sunday school lesson for this week. I'm going to start out with a song that many of you know called This Is the Day. This is the day, this is the day that the Lord has made, that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it, and be glad in it. This is the day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. This is the day that the Lord has made. Wow, Mrs. Ricciardella, I'm so excited to hear our story this week, and I'm sure that our puppets are too. I think they're going to be part of the story too. So let's get right to it.
Okay, great. Okay, we're going to start with the burning bush. When Moses was a man, he left the palace. Pharaoh was still being mean to the Israelites. Moses tried to protect them, so Pharaoh tried to kill Moses. Moses escaped from Egypt. He went to a place called Midian and became a shepherd. One day, while Moses was watching his sheep, he saw something strange. A bush was on fire, but it wasn't burning up. From inside the bush, God spoke, "Moses, bring my people out of Egypt. Take them to a new land that I will show you. This new land is called Canaan." Moses was worried that Pharaoh would not listen. God told Moses to throw his staff on the ground. When he did, the staff became a snake. God told Moses to reach down and grab the snake. It became a staff again. God said, "I will use signs like this to show Pharaoh I have sent you." "But I cannot speak very well," complained Moses. God said, "Do not worry. Your brother Aaron is a good speaker. I will send him with you." So Moses returned with Aaron to Egypt. When they arrived, Moses told the Israelites what God had said. The 10 plagues. Moses and Aaron went to Pharaoh's palace. They said, "You must let the Israelites go free. If you do not, God will punish you." Pharaoh said, "No, I do not know your God." Then he made the Israelites work even harder. God was not pleased, so he changed the main river to blood. Pharaoh did not care. "I will never let the Israelites go," he said. Then God sent frogs to Egypt. They were sitting in chairs, hopping up stairs, and jumping all over the beds. Pharaoh said, "Take the frogs away, and I will let your people go." So God took the frogs away. But Pharaoh changed his mind and said, "No." God sent more plagues on Egypt. First were the pesky gnats, then came a frenzy of flies. Next, all the animals got sick. Then the Egyptian skin broke out in sores. Damaging hailstorms came, and then swarms of locusts ate the crops. Then darkness covered everything. Sometimes Pharaoh said he would let the people go, but after God took away each plague, Pharaoh changed his mind and said, "No." Moses had one last message from God for Pharaoh. "If you do not let my people go, the firstborn son in each Egyptian family will die." Pharaoh refused to listen, so God kept his promise. Pharaoh finally said, "Go now." The Red Sea. Moses led the Israelites out of Egypt. During the day, God went ahead of them in a pillar of cloud. During the night, God went ahead of them in a pillar of fire. God led the Israelites to the edge of the Red Sea. Pharaoh and his army were close behind. The Israelites did not know what to do. They screamed, "We are trapped! What have you done to us, Moses?" Moses said, "Do not be afraid. God will protect us." God's cloud came between the Israelites and Pharaoh's army. They could not see anything. God told Moses, "Raise your staff over the sea." Then the Lord pushed back the sea to make a path. Moses and the Israelites followed the path through the sea and to the other side, but Pharaoh's army followed close behind. Moses raised his staff again, and the sea swept away Pharaoh and his army. Moses and all the Israelites sang praises to God. They were free. They weren't slaves anymore. That's the end of our lesson, Pastor.
Wow, Mrs. Ricciardella, thanks for reading that story. I haven't heard that in a long time. That's a great story. And I don't know if you remember this song, boys and girls, but it's to the tune of Bingo. There was a Hebrew man of God, and Moses was his name. Oh, M-O-S-E-S, 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 and Moses was his name. Oh. God called him on the mountaintop, and Moses was his name. Oh, M-O-S-E-S, 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 and Moses was his name. Oh, God told him, say to mean Pharaoh, let my people go. Oh, M-O-S-E-S, 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 let my people go. Pharaoh was a stubborn man, so God sent mighty signs. M-O-S-E-S, 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 and God sent mighty signs. And finally, right, Mrs. Ricciardella? Pharaoh let the people go.
He did.
Wow. Thanks, Mrs. Ricciardella.
You're
Thanks,
welcome.
boys and girls.